Hey, welcome to 100 Mile Drive. In this video, I want to discuss should you go ahead and buy this current generation Tesla Model Y, especially now towards the end of the year when there are cool deals available like 0% financing, or you can even find a few $1,000s off in Tesla's inventory, or should you wait for Tesla Model Y Juniper that is literally getting announced soon? To help me make this decision, and after reviewing 4 different Model Ys on my channel, I decided to talk about 3 things I kind of don't like about this current generation Model Y, and 1 thing I really do like that I know we're definitely gonna miss in the upcoming Model Y Juniper based on what I saw in the Model 3 Highland. And number 1 is the build quality to be better in the Tesla Model Y Juniper. And I know some of you say, hey, you know what, you're asking for too much. But hey, you know what? This particular Model Y is the 4th car I brought on the channel and by far has the best build quality. I didn't find many misaligned gaps like I found in my previous cars. And by the way, you can watch a full video where I kind of did a walk around in this Model Y. I'll leave a link in the description. But overall, the panel gaps look more even. Yes, they are still kind of large in some areas. But overall they're aligned pretty well. The only issue I found is right here where this plastic piece where mirror cap is sitting is a little bit more inwards compared to the fender, and then this plastic piece right here. And on the other side it does look better. It's more aligned and even here, like this and this, they're kind of on the same level. So literally this is the only area I found kind of misalignment. Everywhere else it looks pretty good for this latest build. Now on the interior, nothing is creaking, everything is fairly well molded, but I know we will get upgraded materials because let's face it, this kind of looks cheap. This looks really cheap. You can easily leave scratches, and I showed in so many videos you can squeeze this, squeeze this part and it kind of moves. It kind of shows you how thin this plastic is. And everywhere else I expect to see more upgraded materials. Number 2 is suspension and ride comfort in general. This current generation of Model Y is not on par with Model 3. Now, even the older Model 3 and especially the newer Model 3 has a better suspension. There's a better balance between sport and comfort, and it does feel premium. This current generation of Model Y feels a little bit firm and kind of bumpy even. So it doesn't feel as premium, and that is something I definitely want to see in the Model Y Juniper to offer that more premium, more comfortable ride. And now driving Model Y based on the bumpy roads where I'm hitting a lot of imperfections, and this is a good place to drive this car because I can discuss its damping, right? How comfortable it is on these bumpy roads. It is fairly comfortable, although I wish suspension had a little bit more smoothness to the way it soaks the bumps. Feels a little harsher than I wanted it to. I think for this type of a car, especially knowing the kind of people gonna drive it who are not car enthusiasts, I think they could totally soften it a little bit, the impact with the road, right? It does feel a little bit bumpy. And number 3 is sound insulation and acoustics in Tesla Model Y. Now, I'm not referring to the sound insulation from the outside noise because it is pretty good. And this 4th Tesla Model Y where it is fairly quiet even when I drive on the freeway. The issue I see in this car, as well as in the other Model Ys that are rented, except the Model Y Performance, is that when you drive over imperfected roads, all that noise from the tires and wheels, it kind of travels into the cabin and you hear it in your cabin basically. It almost feels like you're driving like a cargo van and your cargo area is empty and then you hear all that sound there. So it kind of feels like that. So I hope they solve this in the upcoming Tesla Model Y Juniper. Alright guys, so these are the 3 main things that I kind of don't like about the current generation. And now let's talk about this one thing we're definitely going to miss in the upcoming Model Y Juniper. And I know if you already guessed this, then you guessed it right, and that is not having stocks, right, in the new generation. Guys, I'm driving like new Tesla Model 3, then back to the old Tesla Model Y, then I went to the Cybertruck, now back to again Tesla Model Y, and I'll tell you, I am missing these stocks in the new gen Teslas. I think this is something that should not be taken away. It's something really great to have in any car. I know Elon Musk is a big proponent of best part is no part, and now he's also convincing us that the $25,000 car will be a robotaxi car and you can buy it, but it won't have a steering wheel. Well, I don't know how you feel about that. I personally feel like, you know, your car should have those basic things that make driving like so seamless and easy, right? Otherwise, it's a really easy car to live with, and I know exactly why so many people are buying it, and this is the best EV selling on the planet. It's very, you know, effortless driving, lots of space, doesn't have any maintenance really to it, easy charging, a lot of superchargers, so you can really enjoy this car. And I know so many folks who say, once you go Tesla, you will never go back. All right, fine. But to answer the main question, should you buy this current generation Model Y or wait for the Model Y Juniper? Here's my answer. If you really don't care about all these things that I said, as far as, you know, having the best build quality, right, or better build quality, which this car is not bad, let's face it. You don't care too much about suspension, right? You're not a car guy, you know, this is fine. And this is why I encourage you to rent a car like this for a day and experience it for yourself. You're not bothered by these acoustics or echoing that some of the Model Ys have, which kind of bothers me, but it doesn't bother you. Then go ahead and buy this current generation, because you will get that 0% financing. Or you'll find this, like I said, Model Y with few $1,000s off in Tesla's inventory, because they try to push them a lot right now before the Model Y Juniper. Personally, I would wait. I would wait because I have seen refinements in Model 3 Highland. I did like them. I like the build quality. All that plastics feels better, better seats, ventilated seats, right? Gonna be standard on Model Y Juniper, so I definitely enjoyed that. Maybe a bit better range in the new upcoming car, like it'll be more aerodynamic, and maybe some other things are gonna surprise us. So I would wait. That's just my opinion. So let me know what you think. Did you like this video? What are your thoughts? And I'll catch you in the next video.